Howdy y'all and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, so I don't really have a plan for today. I kind of, I don't know. I've just, got no plan. I figured we could maybe get out here and start constructing a base. I haven't done one of those in a while. It's gonna take some serious supplies. And I know I've been using a lot of buildings lately to do my hiding in, and I'd really like to get something set up that's mine. And so I thought we would, let's see, this is my club. I thought we would pick a place just out here, not too far away because I need to be able to move all my stuff, but let's just head over here in this nice little forested area, so I have plenty of trees to chop down. Sometimes I try to merge my words for some reason into a single word. I guess I talk slower than I think, so I I just try to turn trees and chop into a single word. I didn't think that was gonna work, so it'd be nice if there was a water source nearby, but I guess this. Well, let's look at the map. Is there a place? There is a little pond out here. Let's go see what the area by the pond looks like. And we need trees, but we can plant trees now. So while I'm chopping down the trees, I'll make sure that I use the plant back the seeds to saplings, and that way we can have a forest growing. Yeah, this will be like, what, episode 5 or something since the last patch. That's pretty cool. I like it when we get a little break in here. I know when I first started playing, we had like weeks between patches, but since like, I don't know, what, Alpha 4, patch has been coming pretty fast and furious, and I like it. There hasn't been a patch yet, really, that I haven't enjoyed the changes to. And it's just exciting that we move closer and closer. I know I talked about the 1 week. Yeah, this is... Okay, that must be sunshine. Or is it clay? Is that a big patch of clay is what I'm seeing, isn't it? Yeah, look at all that clay. I thought for a minute it was a mud slick on the surface. I'm like, well, I don't want to build next to this pond, that's for sure. But this should work pretty good. So this will be our new home. Oh, seriously? Get out here, bush. You'd think that putting down something, maybe I should get out a shovel. Shovel. I didn't bring a shovel with me, seriously? Oh, man. I'm way out here, I don't have a shovel. I need a shovel. How am I supposed to put in a new foundation without a shovel? That wasn't thinking. Actually, is this our base right over this hill here? This is something else, right? Oh yeah, it's a military camp. Military camp. It's pretty close. I don't know if that's that good. We might build on the other side of the pond from the military camp, probably. Alright, now where am I at? I need to go this way, okay. But yeah, we get a shovel, I can dig that up. I thought I had a shovel on me. Right? I don't have a shovel on me, do I? No. Not at all. I do have plenty of seeds, though, to plant for trees. I got my boiled pork on me. I do have some shovels, at least one, I think. And that'll be... It'll make my life easier. a punch in the ground to clean out a section is not going to be a fun thing. You know what I haven't seen this time around is I haven't seen any power tools. No augers, no chainsaws, no, what's the other one? Isn't there another one? Maybe not. Maybe it's just an auger and a chainsaw. Man, you'd think I could use the map to figure out where I'm going. I keep heading farther than I intend. Switch over, get me some water. So I was talking with one of my friends, and we were talking about all the TV shows that we were watching that got canceled for next year. And he said he didn't care about whatever got canceled, just as long as October is up and gets here, so that we can start the next season of The Walking Dead. Couldn't think of what it was called there for a minute. I agree. Walking Dead, one of my favorite shows. Love the zombies. If you can't tell, love the zombie games. And this is probably one of the best zombie games I've ever played, honestly. And yeah, that includes the Resident Evil stuff. Poor Resident Evil. It used to be such a great series, and then they ruined it. They ruined it with Resident Evil 4, then it got even worse in 5. I've never even played 6. Alright, I guess I had one shovel. I didn't play 6. I own it. I got it for Christmas, I think. Put it on my Christmas list because it was something I feel I should own because I own all the other Resident Evil games that have come out for systems I own. I know there's like some Japanese stuff I've never played, and I don't own an Xbox, so I've never done the Xbox stuff. But you know, Resident Evil, the first one, was one of the first games I ever bought for my computer. And it was just so awesome. And, you know, and then 2 comes out, and it's a different kind of game, but it was still pretty fun. Similar style game, and, you know, I played 3. And then 4 came out, and I'm like, what happened to my game? Because I know a lot of people really like Resident Evil 4, but it's not the same kind of game as Resident Evil 1 through 3, because those games were limited supplies, really tight inventory systems, and 4 just came across as this weird shooter. I mean, I enjoyed parts of it. I thought the boss fights were really cool. I just didn't feel they were very Resident Evil. I don't really think that there would be giant plant monsters that I have to fight in Resident Evil. It was like the game suddenly became Little Shop of Horrors. And then Resident Evil 5, oh, that one made me so mad. I got that game. I absolutely hate the timed mission games. Like, that's fine if that's what the game's supposed to be. But Resident Evil is like a exploration, get the keys and open the doors and cross back over where you've been kind of thing. And this was just some stupid, here's unlimited ammo, see how many zombies you can kill before the time runs out. It was like House of the Dead or something. I may have just dug down too far with this. I'm trying to build a little trench here to start putting down the walls. I've never actually dug out for a house before. The only time I've ever really built anything, I put it up on top of a tower so the zombies couldn't get to me. And then the second time I started, we'd have probably had that built at this point, but the game world got all glitchy and I couldn't play because I kept hitting those black spots. And I'm pretty sure my shovel is going to die before I get very far here. Whoop, not down. Dang it. Over, over. Decided not to dig where my pointer was. But yeah, so I haven't played 6. I did play, and I thought it was pretty fun. Although I see a lot of people hated it, but that Operation Raccoon City, I think it's called, where you're a team of soldiers brought in to break into the labs and stuff during the cleanup of Raccoon City. You know, I'm fine with that because that wasn't you know, Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 5 kind of thing. That was offshoots. One of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time is Resident Evil Dead Aim for the PlayStation 2. I thought that one was spectacular. Oh man, I tried to dig a straight trench and somehow I got all twisty in here. Dead Aim is a light gun game, and it takes place on a cruise liner. And so the light gun for the PlayStation 2 had controls on the back of it, and so what you did was you played the game. Oh, there goes my shovel. Oh, I didn't want to pick those back up. You played the game with the controls just like a normal Resident Evil, but when you went to fight, instead of, you know, pushing the trigger to, or pushing, not the trigger, but pushing one of the buttons to put yourself into shooter mode, you pointed the gun at the screen, and when you pointed the gun at the screen, your guy would stop moving. I don't remember you being able to move while your gun was pointed at the screen because you were in a shooter stance, and then it would switch to, you know, shooting with the light gun. And I mean, it's been forever since I played it, but I remember there was a really cool fight in like a cargo room with a giant zombie creature thing. And how are we doing on? We need more. Well, I need a shovel. I should probably build like a new forge and stuff over here too, so I can get to work on some of my things. But let me go. I don't know. Maybe we should mine up some of these rocks, so I get some iron to take back to make a shovel. But I just remember you would run on one side of the boxes so it couldn't get to you, and then, you know, switch to pointing your gun at the screen, and then you'd take a few shots at its hot spots where it could be hit. And there was limited ammo and the whole 9 yards, so you had to be really careful that you weren't missing. And I thought it was a really awesome use of the light gun, and was one of the first games I ever played like that. There were a few others that played that way that I discovered, but it was an awesome Resident Evil game. And then there's one for the PlayStation I've never played, the PlayStation 1. There was a first-person shooter. We have it. I didn't. Whoops. I didn't buy it, but one of the people lives here bought it, and I remember they used to play it all the time. And I wanted to play it, but they were always playing it. They probably played it over and over and over for months, and I never did get around to playing that. I should dig that out and play it one of these times. It'll still load up on my PlayStation 3. Oh, we've got incoming. I've been in one spot too long. Hey, zombie. you guys know this is my new home? You're not welcome here. Oh, I thought that was a dog. It was a pig. I was getting ready to run, I guess. Nice. I thought she might have some bonus goodies there. Okay, now where am I at? I need to go this way. I need to see if I can make a new shovel. Yeah, I don't remember what that one was called. Resident Evil... I don't know. It seemed like it was pretty cool. It had the... It didn't have limited ammo. It was definitely a different kind of game, and it wasn't called, you know, Resident Evil 4. I guess that's my biggest problem, is that they set themselves up with... Okay, I may have talked about... I hate it when a game series comes out, and every time they release a new game in the main series, they change the way it works. I may have discussed this before. So, you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, yeah, they had different storylines, but the gameplay and the style of game were pretty standard. And so when I go to buy Resident Evil 4, I expect it to be the same kind of game as Resident Evil 1 through 3. Sure, tell me some more story, but, you know, a different story, maybe some slightly different mechanics, but not a totally different kind of game. And Resident Evil 4 is a totally different kind of game than the first 3 Resident Evils. And I hate that. And, you know, and so, like, Resident Evil is a huge franchise. And so, you know, they do have a lot of different games that aren't called Resident Evil and a number. And so those other games may not play the same way, and I don't have a problem with that if there's something outside the main storyline. Or they can even be part of the main storyline, just don't pretend it's the same kind of game, and I don't know. Alright, I need to make a shovel. So a shovel is a tool. And a shovel needs 4 iron ingots. And I've got none? I cannot believe a shovel takes 4 iron ingots. I've got a hoe. Yeah, I've got no iron ingots. I'm gonna have to go mine up some iron, apparently. Oh, that's 3 iron ingots right there. So maybe I just need to go bust some more. I don't know how much burn time it's gonna need. Let's give it 10 minutes. You do that. I'm gonna go dig up some more iron ingots then, so we can build a new shovel, so that I can work on my foundation some more. But I'm excited for the Evil... No, what's that called? The Evil Within? Is it the Evil Within? The Evil Within. Which is Bethesda, which is one of my favorite game companies, has got coming out. And people are saying it's a lot like the old Resident Evil games. Although I would probably, I don't know, I have not actually watched a gameplay trailer of it, so it seemed to me from what little bits I've seen, though, it's going to be more like Silent Hill. I just took damage from that rock fell on me. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I did. I took damage because I'm out of food. I'm looking for food, alright? I might not have any on me. Yeah, I do right here. Oh, there's a crawler coming for us, too. Can I have a second here, crawler? Busy eating. I have time for your goofiness. Can't even search you because you're still low to the ground. Alright, let's get this busted up. I thought I took damage from that rock falling on me. I did not. But that comes out in October too. I remember when they first announced a release date on it. It was going to be like June or something. And I was thinking, man, they ought to delay this thing until October. That's when scary stuff's supposed to come out. Halloween. You know, you're going to release a Paranormal Activity. You don't do it at Christmas time. And so I know they just announced here not too long ago that it's been delayed. And it's been delayed till October. And I'm like, I am perfectly fine with that. Well, I'm not fine with it. I was looking forward to it, so. But I guess at least if you're going to delay it, at least delay it to when a horror game should be released. Oh, man. You almost got me because it was taking me a minute here to switch out my stuff. I don't want your paper. We've probably got enough iron now to make a shovel. Oh, look, our pine tree grew. Look at it. Ooh, it's huge. I wonder if you just leave them alone, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. I'm gonna leave it alone. Alright. I should have plenty of rocks on me now, too, to go build a forge at the other site. There you go. Make me some more iron ingots so I can make a shovel. I need a shovel. Yeah, I read through the this has nothing to do with games, but I read through the Walking Dead comics. I'm nearly caught up to date. I don't think I've read, like, say, the last 2 or 3. But I'm really curious to see where this next season is going to go because it's totally different from the comics now. And I have used the comics. Oh, I had 3 iron ingots on me. And so I had been I had been looking ahead to see what was going to happen, and now I can't because what went down on the show this last season is not what's in the comics. So I have no idea. Ooh, can I make a sledgehammer? Yeah. Crank me out a sledgehammer. Oh, let's go bash some zombie faces in. We haven't had one of these in a while. I keep looking for a stairway on the edge of that balcony, and there's not a stairway over there. I hear you, but I think you're outside. Yeah, there you are. It's good to have you back, Sledgehammer. Kersplat. That's what I like. Okay. Where's my shovel? I need that down here on the hotbar. Oh, I need another zombie. Somebody spawn me another zombie in. Are we going the right way here? No, we need to go that way a little bit more. But, yeah, I'm, really looking for that. Ooh, not that it's zombies, but Falling Skies started this last week. Man, did they do a shift in the storyline or what? Like, I mean, they do that, like, every season, but it's so weird to have, like, a semi-cliffhanger at the end of a season and then come back and it's like, 4 months later, we're doing something totally different than the way we ended last season. And I always feel like I'm a step out of the game in the first episode. But I'm definitely enjoy that one. That's an alien invasion series. And the aliens, if you've never seen it, aliens have invaded. And the people from Boston are grouped together in the first season, and they get led by this professor of history. Alright, I'm going to take this hunting rifle just because I think it might be useful for hunting. I don't know that it will be, but it could be. Okay, and then I also wanted to come on here and grab building wood frames. Okay, so this is what? I don't even know how to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This is like 7 or 8 blocks, it looks like. So let's dig out one more spot here. And then we'll go this way. Yeah, it's it's pretty good. They introduced a new alien species who are fighting the evil alien species here 2 seasons ago, I guess. Right at the end of 2 seasons ago, if I remember correctly. And so the end of last season, spoilers, the end of last season, the aliens pretty much told the humans they didn't need them in the fight against the bad guys. They call them Skitters. I think their real name is like the Eshvani, something like that. And so they basically told the humans they didn't need them. And we're going to move everybody to Brazil or something like that. Argentina, maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5. And so basically they just said, the human weapons aren't as good as our weapons, and, we're warriors and you're just civilians, basically, at this point. And you don't know our tactics, and so you're not helpful. And so they told the I cannot remember the name of the good aliens. Nobody's really good, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go one more here, I think. 11. And, whoop, missed a spot somehow. Or accidentally picked it up is probably what happened. And so, beginning of this season, it's totally different from the way last season ended. So, I was very shocked. Talked about it with some friends, and they're like, I don't even know if I want to watch it anymore because it's so different. And I'm like, no, I'll give it a chance. I was getting into it by the end of the premiere episode. True Blood started back up this week. I haven't really been into that show. I mean, I watch it. I haven't missed any of it, but honestly, I don't think it's been as good since Bill drank that vampire god blood. And I haven't really been a big fan of the werewolf dude either. Oh, what's his name? He's got a weird name. It's like the name of a leader. Elseed. Yeah. Isn't that like a something from a play? Oop, I'm out of wood. Got to chop down more trees. But yeah, it's okay. This is its final season though, and I don't even know if they've really. I guess the bad vampires. There's vampires who are sick now. Are the gonna be the bad guys for this season? I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, but all right, I think we've played around with building my new base here long enough. I'm probably gonna play a little bit longer yet and finish digging this out and see about getting some walls started here on our new base. Get a forge in and stuff. So uh, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I hear something, but I will talk to you. I hear something. Oh, I think it's that deer. I can hear that deer splashing in the water from way over here. I'll talk to you later.